Okay, looks like we are up and running here. So, welcome back up to the road to 100, everyone. We're definitely getting very creative here with our mic situation. So, I've got it taped to an articulating lamp that I've duct taped inside of the where the light socket is. So, it's not plugged in, don't worry. There shouldn't be any issues here tonight. Uh, well, other than the fact that we're going completely hoopty on this. So tonight we're going to be running Asclepius. I hope everyone can hear me all right. I got everything kind of set up here, but I want to do it this way. I really want to, so I'm trying to make it work no matter what. But there might be a lot of heavy breathing into the mic tonight, so I apologize for that. And so tonight we're going to be running Asclepius, and we're going to be running with the Venus Claw Alleviated, as well as the Sunset Greatsword and the Black Greatsword, as these two give us quick mobility. So as we dash around, we're going to be quick, no matter what's happening around us. So either sword we pick up at different times, we will be able to run a quick mobility, as this is the Crown of Sand, and since everything in here wants to slow us down, we're going to be trying to go as quickly as possible through here, regardless of what we come up against. So we're going to be paired up with Louis' Communal to get us through the sand quickly as we can. Hey, you can hear me, Rivers? Welcome to the stream. Does it sound pretty bad, or does it sound fairly acceptable? So we're going to be also running Icore Resonance here, and this will allow us that in the event that we don't get Icore back on strikes and backstabs and drain attacks, Louis will be sending Icore to us. So we're going to be paired up with Offensive Order, so that way we can have more attack power along the way, but we're going to have less defenses on our Blood Veil. But that won't really matter, because as soon as we use Louis' Communal, we're going to be down to negative defense again. So this is, again, down to the point of just don't get hit and play well. But then we're going to be paired up with Sturdy Body, which gives us a 35% multiplicative bonus to our health pool. So since Asclepius has a very, very high base health pool, a little off but acceptable. All right. Well, maybe we'll try it. I wonder if if I punch it up a little more, if that would be helpful. But you might hear it a little more fuzzy, maybe not as clear. Let me try this here. So let's do that. How's that now? Is that a little better, or still just as bad? Hopefully that's not too fuzzy and staticky.
Might be better to move forward.
Okay, so here we're going to be able to run up with several of our gifts into the immediate area here. Go ahead and get some Icore abilities here from this. And wait for this guy to swing. And we'll go ahead and get behind him. Okay, so that is a little bit how we're going to have to play this, is not so much up in the enemy's face. And there we take 1 or 2 hits, and we're already down quite a bit of health. But we brought our Icore Coagulants along. That's better? Okay, good.
Let's use it well.
And we can go ahead and purge ourselves of the Icore Drain. And we have a little bit of knockdown, but not too much. But if we change to the Black Greatsword, we will definitely be able to have pretty good knockdown on the enemy no matter what. So then again over here, we always go for the ninja guy. So we get into the iframe so that when this guy explodes, we don't take any damage. And we can just kill these guys real quick. There we go. So how you been, Rivers? Sorry I missed your stream today. I had homework and stuff I was taken care of before getting on tonight, so I'll have to catch up on that. This guy's gonna jump back, and let's get a launch on him. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and take care of him. So the quick mobility through here is gonna serve us very, very well, especially since most of this area is really, really difficult to traverse because of the fact that you have no mobility through the sand. But we're going to be saving our Icore for the events where we're going to be paired up with Louis' communal, so that way we can dash through. And then Invigoration, I believe it's called, Invigorating Rush, that will help us get our stamina back as we dash through. Oh, I'm stressed from school and everything. It's coming down to the end, so I'm just kind of just kind of biding my time to the end here. Can't wait to just be done with it and over with and move on with my life. But other than that, doing pretty good. It's not up yet? Okay. Well, and for whatever reason, the diving attack on this Greatsword, it does not knock the enemy down considerably as compared to the Black Greatsword. Oh, I got hit by this guy. That was a mistake. Okay, let's head on over here. Now, since we are doing crush damage, this is not ideal for the successor of the throat, which is where the Black Greatsword will come in. Oh. Thanks, Louis. Now he's gonna go chase Louis. Now he might... Oh, I was gonna say he might get hit by the balls, and then he goes all the way down. Then he goes all the way down the hill. It's actually pretty funny when that happens. All right, so that was the first death of the night. So it's not a problem that we have the deaths. It's just the issue with the fact that the runbacks in this particular area can be quite cumbersome, to say the least. So let's go ahead and get this, and we'll go for Icore Resonance, and we'll go for the ice buff on this guy. This guy swings all over the place for hours, and see, we can't knock him down with the Sunset Greatsword because it's not heavy enough. So we got Icore Coagulants here. He gets hit while I'm dying. Yeah, a little bit. Now if we dodge at the last second there, you can dodge through his shotgun blast, and we get a backstab on him, and that's where the Venus Claw is extremely helpful for this kind of a build, since we can go ahead and dodge and dash pretty effectively, but then have severe drain. There's this guy. Okay. And we get severe drain and severe damage on a backstab. Now we can't dodge up to this guy quickly because we're slow, but we'll get up here nonetheless. We'll get a backstab, and this should do considerable damage. Okay. Now again, this is exciting because you can actually use two-handed greatswords as you dodge and dash at a quick mobility. It's a great method to use. Okay. And go ahead and get as much Icore as we can here. Let Louis kill him. Now we don't have the long-range Ivy Veils, so we can't do anything about sending... That's the sword you use in the Greatsword base builds, because for quick dodge. Yeah, but it has to be alleviated when you're paired with Asclepius with a Revenant's Ambition in order to get you under the 71.5 pounds. Otherwise, you're too heavy. But it is a very interesting greatsword, to say the least. There we go.
That's a solid start.
I have never used it before this episode, so you're seeing how I play with it for the very first time. It's a pretty good greatsword. It's not top tier, but it definitely has some utility built into it. So we'll crawl our way over here to this guy. And quick mobility there helps us get through here quite easily. Alright, so we've got 4 Icore. We're not going to be getting across here anytime soon with all the Icore, so we'll just go ahead and heal up. And we'll switch to the Black Greatsword. And as we go through here, you see we're just going to be really, really slow. Now if we had our 20 Icore that we were hoping for, we could have gotten through here with Louis' Communal exceedingly quick. But we can't. And so this Black Greatsword does a lot more damage than the Sunset Greatsword. There we go. Mic is better now. At the beginning, the audio was high. Oh, really? Oh, good. Well, I'm glad that it's actually a little better right now. Okay, let's get this. And I wonder if I should turn the audio of the game down a little more even. That might be a little useful here. So let me turn it down just a tiny bit more. There we go. It's literally, oh, now we got the slow glitch again. I don't know when and why that happens, but we definitely got it. So we can't run anymore for whatever reason. But these guys you have to dodge as soon as they hop out of the sand. Oh, now we can run again. We got rid of the slow glitch. Oh, there's the slow glitch again. We can't run anymore. And with the WASD of the keyboard, there's no way that you can actually walk. I don't have analog sticks, so you know. Okay, it's good. Thanks, Rivers. Alright, so we'll just crawl our way over here to the run back.
Now we can get down easily.
And then we can get down easily, but we can't get back quickly. That's the problem.
We can go back.
Okay. Well, we got really good walking animations. There we go. Back and forth, back and forth. Alright, let's get our water going here. Let's get some water. Good drinking time. Yeah, you have to run in the sand to get it off. Sometimes that helps. Other times it's Louis' Communal, and other times it's just resting, and other times it's dodging in and dodging out. It's very inconsistent. I haven't found a perfect way to get rid of it or to actually have it happen. I don't know why it does. Oh, Dingo Dash, welcome back. We're still slow. Okay, let's rest again. And then we definitely will be running into the... Let's get Louis' Communal going. Now we can quick dodge, and we're still walking slow. Dingo, do you have any kind of drink ready? Okay, we're still going to be slow, I guess. So there's the sand at the top of the elevator. We'll get going up there, and then we'll try and get rid of this bug. I don't understand why this happens. It only happens at very weird, strange, different times. It doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you can run through the sand, no big deal. Sometimes you can't run through the sand at all. Sometimes I haven't really found a really good, consistent way to get rid of it or actually have it happen. It just at random times and random ways, it just kind of happens. So, but for those who haven't seen it yet, Supernatural Blood from the Harmonia Blood Code, paired with Field of Thirst is just absolutely amazing these days, as it grants, like I put out 2 videos on it, and it's very, very entertaining. You can get back near unlimited Icore anytime that you have a foe that's standing in the Field of Thirst circle. Okay, let's go get in the sand here and dodge out. And yeah, we're still slow. Okay, well, this will be Code Vein hard mode. So as soon as we die and come back, then we will be running again, or we can talk to, I think this is Themisto up here, this penguin coming up. But we can talk to her sometimes, and then she can sometimes take it off if we watch a vestige, but we don't have any vestiges to watch, since this isn't a playthrough where we want to do the Virginborn. This is so painful. So painful. Oh my goodness. Why? This is the real boss of Code Vein right here, is just getting up here. Thanks. Yeah, this is Themisto. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And nope. Okay, but if you watch a video or a vestige memory with her, she does clear up this bug for somehow. Not exactly sure how that happens or why, but that's what it does. So let's get a good look at our character here as we come up the steps. Yeah, so this is kind of our life right now. Oh man. So we'll probably go for a little bit of sacrificial blood to get our buffs going. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Dingo. Louis did get the kill. I got a little confused when that happened because I was expecting it to kill on the last on the last shot, but it didn't. It was like a tiny little sliver of health, and I was like, what do I do now? Well, I guess I shoot. Then I was out of range, and then, well, it wasn't shooting. Okay, so it was more of, well, what do I do now? So then I just went for random things just to the, just to make sure that I got the kill. But yeah, it didn't turn out how I wanted. The City of the Falling Flame. I noticed that there was a sort of a glitch while I was in there. It was kind of different, kind of strange. I was like burning as I was walking upstairs and different things, so it was kind of weird. Or up some of the ramps and stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal one more time. Get a charge booster. Now this will run out, but that's okay. So we'll dash in. Now, gift extension is basically over at this point, but that's okay because it'll give us a longer amount of time here to go ahead and get our things buffed up. And there we go. We can run over. Whoop. And we'll get the charge attacks on her. And dodge. Oh. Or dodge right into it. And get our Icore Coagulant. Oh, it's going after Louis. Okay, so let's get ice going. Okay, let's get a charge attack. Now if we can line up those attacks, then we will be able to stagger her fairly effectively. Oh boy. It's coming after me. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. There, we're focused. There we go. We'll maybe get her staggered. Okay. Gotta get Icore back here, boys. Okay. Now, where's the middle? I think this is the middle. There we go. There's the hands. Okay. Now, see, this is nice that we can dodge fairly effectively, but as soon as the shards, exactly that, as soon as the shards come in, we're going to have a hard time. Okay, she's going to keep spinning. But we are doing slash, so at least we're doing pretty well. Oh boy. Oof. Okay. Okay. And let's get an attack here. Okay, and swing. And we'll get a charge. Nope. Out of range just a little bit. Good, we got her staggered out of that. Okay, let's go ahead and heal our last one, since we're going to get killed here as the shards come in. Where's the shards? There they go. Okay. No. Louis not going to pick us up. Nope. Okay, attempt number 1. Not horrible, but not great. Definitely should have been using the freezing cartridges along the way there. Definitely need more water too. Yeah, I'm back, Louis. I'm back. Alright, so we will keep, and see, we're not getting huge amounts of Icore regen on our swords, which is really, really, really unfortunate. But that's just, you know, the way that it's going to be. Which, you know, like we found out last time, she has 260,000 HP, so almost as much health as the Lord of Thunder. I believe he has 300,000 HP. So you know, these make for really long fights, unless you run in here with Queenslayer Jack, and you basically, you know, one-shot her with the bayonet, and it's over really, really quick, as we saw in the two-shot bayonet build that we put out. So there, you know, I mean, that is the issue, is that, yeah, there's ways to go about it, but if you want to actually play the boss, it becomes extremely difficult. So, and since we have Louis' Communal, which gives us negative defense, and we have Offensive Order, which also gives us negative defense, we have no way of actually defending against anything that she throws at us, simply because of the fact that we continually have negative defense. So that's a real problem with Louis' Communal, Reckless Abandon, and Offensive Order, is the fact that you just never have the defense. So you got to play really, really well. It's a very, very, very long trek back to the boss. Yes, you're very correct, Dingo. Dingo, are you in Australia? Is that why you have the name Dingo Dash? But hopefully this time we actually get to the cutscene and we get past her in one go here, or 2 goes. A good defense is a good offense. Oh yes, I very much agree. Very much agree with that. Which is why I prefer the 2-shot bayonet build, since that way you just don't have to fight her. Alright, we'll do this, and we'll go for a drain activator. We'll go for ice. Argentina. Oh, awesome. Let's see. Hola. I think that's my Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I speak Hungarian, but that's my language. From The Simpsons. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this the Icore coagulant here. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. And she's gonna try and smash Louis when Lisa plays with the console. I never really watched The Simpsons, unfortunately. Now, when she does the swings, you want to stay as close as you can to her body. No mueras? What's that? No, don't die? Is that don't die? We can get Louie's communal going here. Oh boy, where's the middle? Is this the middle? I think this is the middle. There we go. So stay close to her since she's spinning, and you can avoid her swinging arms. And okay, now here come the blades. Where's the? There they are. Ooh, we need stamina. We need stamina. Oh boy. Whoa, something hit me. Oh, where's the middle? Oh, not there. Ah. You took Spanish for 2 years? Yeah. I took Russian and Latin and Greek. I don't know why. I'm the weirdo. Well, see, Dingo, Yakumo is not part of this playthrough. This one we're going for Louis. This run through. We can do Yakumo the next for 25 stars, but for right now we've been going for Yakumo going for Louis with the 24-star run. So we've been picking a partner and kind of pairing up with their communals to see what kind of builds we can come up with and what kind of codes actually pair well with the different partners. Since I mean, everybody wants to play the game solo. I don't. I don't think there's any real joy or excitement from playing solo. I guess there's a certain group of people out there, like in the Souls community and stuff, that enjoy the solo play. But from my side, they put them in the game and they gave them great gifts and buffs and communals and everything. And I want to see how to maximize those kinds of builds. So that's kind of why we pick a partner and then we stick with them through an entire playthrough. You learn English from YouTube? That's awesome. I had a friend from Romania who learned English from watching cartoons like Tom and Jerry and Tweety Bird and Sylvester the Cat and everything back in the day. And that's okay if you don't know how to write English. I mean, you can always look it up. You can use Google. You can use Translate, anything. Your ancestry is a little bit background is Hungarian, Rivers. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty rare type of nationality. Dingo, what time zone are you in? Are you kind of at nighttime right now? I think you should be, right? Argentina's kind of similar as mountain time, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and get our buffs up here. And we'll give it a go again. This is death number 3 now. Austrian. Oh. Now we want to be behind her when she does that forward strike. And she's... Oh, okay. Let's go for more damage. Oh, we're out of stamina. Okay, let's back up. Let's get a freezing cartridge here. Okay, not a problem. We're gonna be dead, so take your time, Rivers. Alright, and we're gonna heal up here, since she's gonna do the spin to win. Maybe we can get Louis' communal going. Nope. Here come the hands. Are they coming? They're coming to me. Okay. Now they're going to Louis. So we got to get our Icore Coagulant going here. And let's get Louis' communal so we can dash quickly, effectively. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. This looks like the middle. Let's back up. So we can dodge in again with a blade attack here. There we go, we're getting some good damage here. We definitely need stamina bad. Okay, let's get a freezing cartridge going. Oh. No. Okay, good stagger, Louis. Okay, here come more of the circles. Right here. Oh, that AoE that she does, that explosion. Oh man. Yeah, I know you were making a reference there. Oh, you didn't actually leave. That's what you meant. Okay, I got you. My 3 brain cells are catching up here. My high IQ play here. All right, what are we at? 32 minutes. All right, we need to get through here. Hasta la vista.
This elevator runoff.
Yeah, I had to read that, and then my brain had to think about it for a second. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the other Terminator reference. Arnold would be proud of us. Alright, let's get our water going. We gotta get pumped up here. Alright. So the Black Greatsword is I do enjoy the moveset on it. I think it's a pretty good wide sweeping strike kind of a moveset and everything. See there? It has the overhead slam, which is a crush, and then the side swipes are slash attacks. So she's weak to slash and pierce, but we are doing slash and crush, but that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and dispatch this guy pretty quick. There we go. And we'll make the very long trek back up to the top. So Asclepius is not known for any kind of strength anything, because it's basically the gifts we're running here are all based on vitality and fortitude. They make for a very different kind of a setup, because you're not going for max damage, you're going for kind of longevity in the fight. You almost ran into this earlier in my stream. Took 6 tries to defeat the boss. Yeah, she, like I said, she has I think she has the highest HP in the game, coupled with, you know, she has really high crush defense, which is a real problem for most everybody, because most every weapon that's actually useful and good has crush followed by slash, and the least amount of weapons that we have available to us that do pierce, something like the Damarung would be good with what is that? Chariot Rush, or any kind of bayonet would be good for pierce. However, the fact of the matter is being Asclepius, our stat strengths here are really, really poor. So we don't really have a lot available to us that would help us get over that. Oh, you were talking about Neo 2? So let's go for ice this time instead of offensive order, even though, I mean, we have an S in fortitude, which is why you would want offensive order. So let's go, since we're not really dodging effectively, we can go for 2 damage buffs here. We'll put offensive order here. And that way we can maybe get a little bit more damage here.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go ahead and get these up. Whoops, I didn't want to heal myself. No. Mouse. It got in the way. Not you, Rivers. My actual mouse. Alright, there we go. And her damage reduction phase is so long. Okay. There we go. Okay, see, now we can do more stay close now that she's spinning. And we'll probably get a stagger here. Okay, and as soon as she's done spinning to win, we will go in for a stagger. There we go. get a freezing cartridge. Go for more damage. Okay, get this going. Get the freezing cartridge back up. No, we're gonna die. We're out of stamina. Oh, we didn't die. What? Okay, stay close since she's spinning. Oh boy, here come the blades. Okay, she only did one. That's good. Okay, stay close. Now that she's spinning, let her stamina regen. Okay, good. Definitely going for ice here was the right call. Let's go for a gift extension. Okay, now the blades. Here they come. Let's go for more damage. Ice. Okay. And she's spinning, so stay close. Okay. There we go. We got it. Woohoo! Oh, that animation takes so long, so oh well. Well, we got through it pretty well. So switching it up there, going for ice was definitely the right call, since that is her weakness. She takes exceptional damage to ice, and we're doing mostly slash attacks at the end there, so we were able to take good advantage of her weakness to slash. And the story of Eva is just so sad. It's just really, really sad. Ultra Instinct on. Yeah, well, sometimes you get really lucky, and sometimes you, yeah, you just don't get lucky. So that's just how it goes. That's the fun of the game, is that each of the fights they never play out the same, especially when you have some really awful blood codes. I wouldn't say Asclepius is an awful blood code, but it definitely has its weak points, but it has really, really good resistances. What are some of the things in Code Vein that you wish you knew when you were playing the first time? Playing the first time, I think. Well, so the first time I went through the game, I got the Queenslayer Greatsword in the first chest in the game, and I was like, wow, this looks like a cool sword, and I played with it all the way to the very end of the entire game, and I thought, well, this is kind of strange that you can pick up I don't know, I picked up like Atlas and some different things, and then I just ran the Queenslayer Greatsword Fortified all the way to the end. Actually, I used the stun one. I ran the stun one all the way to the end, and I just thought that this was the game, and I just kept looking at the card, saying, "Oh, look, more damage, more damage, more damage," and that's all I did. But now that I've been in it, the best thing that I would encourage people to do is to go to the dummy at home base and actually try things. I didn't really understand what that dummy at home base did next to the pool table there and the big door. I thought that that was just there to see how much damage you're doing, but it actually is the best thing in the game to see how does your build work out, what do the damage buffs do, how do the blood veils interact, everything. So that's a great training area, or even at the training area with the Lost wandering around. That's also a really good place. But that's what I wish I would have known at the beginning, was just go and test and work on, oh, you picked up a new sword, go back to home base, try out what you got, look at the different codes, and see how they work out. So that's what I would say would be the best thing to understand about the game before you actually continue through the entire thing, because you pick up so many new things along the way when it's your first playthrough, and you don't really understand what you're looking at, but you can definitely understand the damage numbers and the damage buffs, since most people in their first playthrough, they play some kind of sword damage or blocking or something of that type, because it's fairly simple and fairly intuitive, and there's not a lot that you really need to read or understand about it, which is great that we're not even touching it, which is great because it gets you into the game, it gets you invested, it helps you understand kind of what's going on. But the fact of the matter is it doesn't really scratch the surface even compared to what's available in the game. So that's kind of my 2 cents, for what I would say going forward from a new game to where I'm at now. Yeah, and that just feels so long ago in gameplay time, just because of the fact of being so deep into it now and looking at everything, with a critical eye, saying, well, that's not as much damage, but what is it actually doing, and what are my resistances, and so on and so forth. But yeah, so I think we're gonna cut it here. Thanks, guys, for showing up and showing the love, and thank you to everyone else who's going to be watching this later. You're all a really great fan base. I've loved talking with all of you in the comments. I read every single comment. I try to reply to every single one of them, with at least something, because I know that you have time elsewhere in your life to do other things, and you choose to spend it here with me, and I'm really honored by that and really thankful. And it just makes for a great time, and I love running this game for you guys. I love talking about it. I could talk about it for a long, long time. But so over the next week, things are going to be a little crazy with finals and everything going. So we'll try and get you what I can do in between testing and uploads and different things. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and we will catch you next time in episode 49, I believe. So we'll be looking forward to that.